Alright, so guys, I didn't get a chance to upload any videos yesterday. I had martial arts training. I also had work, which was a full day of work for me. And I also had sleep somewhere in between all that. So I didn't get a chance to upload any videos. I am doing them now. I will also probably put up a few videos later today. So enjoy the double uploads, and sorry about yesterday. Let's jump into the story. GPO doxing suspect arrested, worked or interned for Feinstein, Jackson Lee and other Dems. Oh boy, and they are really going after this guy. So a Democratic Congress intern was arrested Wednesday and accused of posting the personal information of at least one Republican senator during last week's hearing about sexual assault claims against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, authorities said. U.S. Capitol Police said 27-year-old Jackson Crisco, what am I mispronouncing, was charged with making public restricted personal information, witness tampering, threats to an interstate communication, unauthorized access of a government computer, identity theft, second-degree burglary, and unlawful entry. Holy dooly. Police added the investigation was continuing and more charges could be filed, meaning if they can find the kitchen sink, they will also throw that at him as well. Now, before I continue on about this, guys, is this a serious thing? Yes, the actual, for example, unauthorized access of a computer, a government computer, is huge. That is serious time alone. Let alone witness tampering, threats in interstate communication, restricted personal information, not so much as far as I know. But like, holy dooly, they are really going after this guy. He is screwed royally. And if some way or somehow this kid ever sees this video and you have information that will implicate Feinstein or whoever it may be, take the plea deal. For the love of God, take it. Because, dude, you are not going to see the outside of a prison cell for a very long time. But let's keep going. Senior congressional sources told Fox News that Crisco most recently worked as an unpaid intern for Republican Sheila Jackson Lee, Texas. He previously worked with Senator Maggie Hansen, a former Democrat, and former Democrat Senator Barbara Boxer of California. He also worked for an intern with the office of Senator Dianne Feinstein, California, and ranking member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, as well as at least one other unnamed lawmaker. A LinkedIn page with Crisco named on the description, describes him, as a Democrat political professional and cybersecurity graduate student. Jackson Lee's office told Fox News that Crisco had only worked there for a couple of months and has now been terminated because apparently hacking into someone's computer's details and, updating their Wikipedia to put their personal address is kind of frowned upon, even by the Democratic standards, which really says something. But let's keep going. It's unfortunate, Glenn Rushing, Jackson Lee's chief of staff, told Fox News. Rushing added that the Congresswoman's office is cooperating with law enforcement, meaning they're going to hang him out to dry. Hassan's office has had two subsequent substantial personal issues in recent months. I'm mispronouncing that, but moving along. Earlier this year, an intern for the senator shouted, "Mr. President, F you," across the Capitol Rotunda at President Trump as he was being escorted in the office of the House Speaker Paul Ryan. And Hassan's office declined to comment on Crisco's arrest. Personal information of Senator Lindsey Graham, Mike Lee, Orrin Hatch was posted on their respective Wikipedia pages Thursday as Senate Judiciary Committee questioned Kavanaugh over the allegations he assaulted Christina Basley Ford at high school party in the early 1980s. All three have professed their belief that Kavanaugh is innocent of the claims brought against him by Ford, with Graham telling the federal judge, "You've got nothing to apologize for," amid a fiery rant denouncing Democrats' handling of the allegations. The internal publication of the information was first caught by a Twitter bot that automatically tracks any changes made to Wikipedia entries from anyone located in the US Congress and publicizes them on the social media site. The bot account later deleted the tweets because the edits contained personal information. According to the bot, whoever posted the information did so from a computer in the House of Representatives. The home address of Senator appears to be correct, although the phone numbers didn't appear to be entirely accurate. A home phone number listed for Graham appears to direct callers to the Sexual Minority Youth Assistance League, a Washington, D.C. based advocacy group. Sources tell Fox News that authorities are looking into the possibility that at least 2 other senators were doxxed. Fox News has also learned that Cresco was discovered by aides Tuesday night working on a computer in Capitol Hill office that did not belong to Jackson Lee. He was arrested in his Washington home following day. Capitol Hill security officers plan to scrub the computers in question. Okay, so apart from that, we also know now that the accuser doxer of the GOP senators allegedly threatened to publish their children's health information. Because, yeah, that says like he's well adjusted. A Democratic congressional aide accused of publishing the private information of at least 3 Republican lawmakers allegedly threatened to leak senators' children's health information if a witness told anyone about his activities. Jackson Cresco was recently worked for the Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, Texas, who was arrested for allegedly posting the personal information, or doxing, of a number of senators, including Lindsey Graham, Mike Lee, and Orrin Hatch, Utah on Wikipedia, with information such as their home address, phone numbers. Graham, Lee, and Hatch's information was published on Thursday. According to a sworn statement by Capitol Police Captain Jason Bell, a witness Tuesday saw Cresco at the computers in the senator's office where he used to work, a day or 2 after other unnamed senators' information had been put on Wikipedia. Cresco worked for other Democratic senators, including Senator Dianne Feinstein, Senator Maggie Hassan, and former Senator Barbara Box, while earlier reports identified Cresco as an intern for Jackson Lee. His lawyer said that he was working as a fellow in her office, paid by an outside institution. Sources familiar with the case tell Fox News Cresco was in Senator Hassan's office, where he was caught using a login that he was not authorized to use. Cresco earlier was let go by Senator Hassan's office. A spokesman for Hassan said she strongly denounces the alleged actions. According to Bell's statement, Cresco, I'm not mispronouncing that, is alleged to have been confronted by the staffer and then walked out. Hours later, the witness received an email from the email address saying, quote, "If you tell anyone, I will leak it all." Emails signed, conversations, Gmails, senators' children's health information, and socials. Socials are apparently referring to social security numbers, while Signals is a secure messaging app. Bell said that there was probably cause to believe that Cresco published the information of senators and then made threatening statements directed to an unnamed witness within the intent to hinder, delay, or prevent the witness from reporting it to authorities. Cresco's defense attorney, Brian Sotzer, told Fox News his client acted alone. Quote, "We need to take a deep breath," said Stotzer. "This is political climate. Everyone wants to jump to conclusions. We need to put the conspiracy theories aside and focus on the allegations. Jackson Cresco is innocent until proven guilty, and we intend to challenge the charges." So Cresco is charged with publishing restricted personal information. Everything we've listed before, we literally said it 5 minutes ago. The complaint says that 5 senators were doxxed. Fox News learnt Wednesday that Capitol Hill police were investigating additional doxes incidents, including one involving Senator Ron Paul. Holy dooly. While it was not clear the motivation was behind the posting of the personal information, Graham, Lee, and Hatch have all outspoken defendants of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. amid sexual assault allegations against him. The doxing began on Thursday and came moments after Graham had scorched Senator Democrats in a fiery speech for what he called an ethical sham in their treatment of Kavanaugh. Costco was dressed in shorts, a t-shirt and tennis shoes and looked uneasy as Magistrate Judge Deborah Robinson detailed the 7 charges against him, which carried the possibility of more than 20 years in prison. Whew. Alright, so look, at the end of the day, do I think that he was acting alone? No, I think there might have been someone else behind him. I know it's a conspiracy theory, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, where did he get the actual email and login from? If it wasn't his, he wasn't authorized to use it. Who gave it to him? How did he get logged in? So there's that. Look, I'm not saying it was Feinstein or anything like that, but look, at the end of the day, I think this is something that we do need to look into. How did he get these details? Who else was involved in this? And is it someone higher on the food chain? Is it someone like Feinstein, for example? Because if that is, then that is a real big problem. As for, obviously as for the doxing and everything like that, innocent until proven guilty, sure. Look, I have no doubt that he did it, but we'll wait for the court case to obviously to label it that. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'll be very surprised if he gets away with this. I think he's going to be found guilty. But look, we don't know the full case. We'll see what happens when it comes to the case. But yeah, guys, look, am I surprised? No. We know the left is void of any real sort of empathy or any sort of moral compass. And doxing people, releasing public information, we've all seen it before. We've seen it on YouTube. There's a reason why I don't show my face. There's a reason why I have a furry little red panda instead of my real face on this. It's because at the end of the day, the stuff that I cover would get me doxed. And I don't particularly want that. I don't have a freedom of speech in Australia. We do not have a constitutional guaranteed freedom of speech. So yeah, I'm trying to protect myself a little bit. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, look, we'll see what happens with this, and I'll be very surprised if he isn't made an example of. Look, at the end of the day, releasing senators' personal information is stupid. Doing it inside of Congress or inside of Capitol Hill or wherever he was when he did it is even more stupid. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think they'll make an example out of him? Do you think he'll get the 20 years? Do you think he'll only get a couple of years in good behaviour? Also, do you think there was someone else involved in this? Do you think there was someone higher up on the food chain, like Feinstein, for example? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.